call the work session of mayor and council for the city of Snellville, Georgia, Monday, October 27, 2025 order. We do have a quorum. Everyone is present. Any correspondence? I just forwarded, you might not have seen it yet because I just did it this afternoon, an email from the band director at South Gwinnett High School. South has won the honor of participating in the Chicago Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh, wow. Chicago?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And so I'll work with the band director, ask Brian to we'll work on a proclamation. I don't know if presenting it at a council meeting is going to work out because I do know they'll be leaving that Monday the 24th, which is our council meeting before Thanksgiving, and we don't even know if we're having that yet. And the November 10th meeting will be the swearing in, so I mean we could do it then, but it might be, I don't know how crazy that might be. Or we can just go over to the school and present it to them, here to the band. So. But we'll work on something. They will be having to fundraise for travel expenses.
It's a short period of time to try to do that.
Right. Well, that's why they're asking for help to get the word out.
It's been in the works for a little while.
Yeah. So they're fundraising for the travel expenses and also new uniforms. She said they haven't actually had new uniforms since 2010.
Wow.
They've been making do with what they had and been able to pass down. So, you know, if all of you would be helpful, once we get something out, if all of you can help spread the message. I would think the director
They should. They have a band booster club, but I'm not sure what the address, email and all of that.
Yeah, we could get that information to, you know, just do what we can. I know we helped support Brookwood Band when they were going to the Rose Bowl, and we did travel money as well. So, you know, really just anything we can do to help get the message out. Get some business sponsorships or something. But something fun for the community, I think.
I found out this afternoon, can I add something to the announcements? Let me make sure that I get it right. Now that I have everyone's attention. Oh, there it is. The Atlanta Shakespeare Company will be presenting a Christmas Carol on December 19th here in Snellville at Snellville Performing Arts. And they are going to have a VIP reception ahead of time. They're trying to raise money to support the program. And if you want any more information, I'll make sure you get it. But that's a big get. And there's only going to be one performance.
All right, city attorney's report. All right, so we have no regular business meetings, so we won't go through that agenda. Discussion of items, update on projects.
Refer to your city projects update form here, a few things. Cricket Can is targeting mid-November now for the soft opening.
November Fest, all right.
We have six vendors under construction.
Add that.
And we are rooting for them to get open as soon as they can.
I talked to the butcher that's going to be there, and also the cakery that's going to be there as well. So we're there at the trick or treat things that I talked to them.
Yeah, we're excited to have them. They're excited to get going. Taqueria, I think they're all but done with their interior construction. I think they were even here earlier last week. Checking on any last minute permits and things they need to go ahead and get open and get going. So I would be surprised if they're not open next month, early next month. Parkside work is ongoing. I'm not trained to see differences, but I'm not seeing any differences there. They're moving, I guess.
You'd think they'd get open by the holidays, really.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah,
I
I
think
don't know.
they'd want to.
Right.
Yeah, you think they would.
Last holidays.
Which
holiday?
Yeah, which holidays, right?
Memorial Day.
And then we had a good meeting this morning with our other property owners in the Grove, our first kind of quarterly meeting we had with them, talked about all range of topics. And so we're planning on meeting quarterly in 2026, and just getting together, making sure we're on the same page with what's going on in between parties, that we're coordinating on things we can coordinate on, shared costs, that sort of thing. So that was good. We'll bring a draft of a special adult policy for you all to look at on the 10th meeting. We'll go over a few things there, so you all are up to date on what we're thinking, what we're recommending as staff there. And then just the last mention of the Grove is we'll have our Stand at the Grove event on December 6th from 1 to 3, and we might go 1 to 4 if there are kids in line waiting to see something. Push an extra hour to make sure that we see as many kids as we can.
And what day was that?
December 6th, which is a Saturday.
Get your list for sale.
And then just under city business cleanup, just a reminder that we'll have a special call to work session on November 18th to discuss the sanitation RFP. Staff is working on recommendations, working on the changes to I say RFP, it's really more of an ITV, invitation to bid, with legal and David and his team. Let's see, nothing to report on development zoning guidelines, package sales, our legal folks. Briscoe Park, so the contractor poured the footing for the retaining wall.
Yay!
Which is great. They've installed all the steel for the wall, and they will wait up for the report later this week. They'll have a series of pours over the next 2 months of things that they'll do, but it went well.
Nothing makes it rain like scheduling concrete pours. They should have poured some in September, so we could have gotten some rain.
And then the survey is completed for the financing, so after the survey, we'll issue that RFP. We got a new adjusted schedule now that we have the base document. We're still on target for approval by the council on that meeting of December. That won't be when we'll close. We'll close after that week, but that's when you all will approve the loan document. Then North of Wisteria, so the sewer contractor has connected the bank to the sewer main, which is great. So the last remaining thing they need to do is remove the septic tank that serves the bank, and then they will do a repaving of the sock cutting that they've done to install the line there. Really, given all that could have gone wrong with that project, everything went really well. You know, we did utilities, and we came this close to hitting a fiber line. I don't know what that served, but we caught it, and we had a few conflicts of some things in the ground that we didn't expect, but no one lost utilities, no one lost power, internet, everything went well. Boring under the wisteria, that went well, so a lot to be happy about and grateful for of the detailed technique that sewer contractor went into to make sure that we didn't have any conflicts, we didn't have some problems down there. So all of that is but done, just a few things there. You'll notice on north, the road contractor has begun to pour different sections of sidewalk and formed up some of the curb cuts and driveway aprons and things. So all the utilities conflicts are out of the way now. So just in time for the rain to come and to delay us on that stuff. So we're just waiting for the weather to clear up. And once it clears up, as with the contractor things, they can be done with the project, weather permitting, in 6 to 8 weeks. Because all it is now is pouring and forming things up, pouring retaining walls, pouring driveway aprons and curtains and all that.
It's in the final paving.
In the final paving, yeah. So hopefully, if the weather permits, we can get done by the end of the year on this project. The contract goes till March, so it's not that we would be ahead of the contract, which is ideal, but weather has a way of changing some of those things.
It'd be nice to have it done for the Christmas season,
Oh, I agree.
traffic season.
And that's it. I mean, just the, cross over and change there. I mean, that will happen the first quarter of next year. Happy to take any questions on any of this. Okay.
Oh, I have a question. On the specially called work session for the city sanitation, assuming I'm successful, can I do that via Zoom or if I'm out of town?
Sure.
Okay.
We could.
We're not voting on anything.
Yeah, we're not
Right,
voting on
so, I mean,
anything. It's
Right.
It's just,
information.
Right, there's no
Sure.
action being taken, just,
No.
I don't want to, if I'm having a good time somewhere unwinding after a few years of not having any
Sure.
vacation, I would hate to come back to talk trash. Literally and figuratively.
So we'll label that the talk trash meeting.
You'll all agree as long as you keep yourself on mute.
I'm good with that. I am good with that.
Confirm when that meeting is?
The 18th, probably?
Just any time.
So I think there's a handful of things we talked about last week. So as far as called meetings go, we've got 18th November.
At 6.
That's, yeah, 6, and then we discussed the December 1st meeting as well.
Also,
And then
I had that one at 6:30. That one's at 6. The
I don't
first?
know if we set on a time yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Maybe
giving
I
you
just put it
dates.
in.
Yeah, dates to kind of.
Yeah, I just stuck it in the 6. Would those that will be here, is 6 or 6:30, one better than the other? It doesn't really matter.
It's a Monday.
I said we just.
Yeah,
And then,
It's nice to staff to run, get out of here a little earlier.
then February 7th would be our retreat. So those 3 dates. We have not set a date, and this is assuming that we're doing the same format we've done the last couple of years. We're going to pick a day in January for the staff to do their presentation to council, so that we're not spending time on that Saturday doing presentation.
And then the retreat was the 7th.
The 7th, 11th. Sorry,
Huh?
Who's gonna drive if you're no longer among us?
Everybody ride with me.
We go early, so you want to ride?
And that's going to be down at the GMA?
Yes, that's correct.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we will entertain a motion to adjourn the work session, and then we will,
Motion
for
to-
the
Last time ever?
Motion to adjourn.
Second,
There we go.
No, we said
I'll figure out a new routine for
Also,
that.
potentially the first time.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Yeah, usually it's, everybody says motion to adjourn.
Right.
Yeah, usually it's earlier, but.
so we have a motion in a second, we haven't voted yet.
Oh,
But
sorry.
Oh, wait.
For our outgoing council members, I mean, really, the only reason why we're doing this work session is because we wanted to do the reception tonight. We were scrounging for something to put on a regular business meeting and just could not come up with anything that would warrant the meeting.
not even Todd?
No, not even Todd could come up with something.
Putting stuff on agendas when you may or may not be here to implement them is not a good form.
So we did want to honor the two of you
Hey, we have cheese.
for your service to the city. So if we could, I guess we'll step right out into the lobby and then we might have.
We have cookies.
Yes, and brunch.
Good vote.